Welcome to the whitest house. Slave souls haunt the halls when the light is out. They suck the blood of the poor and the wipe their mouth. The last gasp of a world that is dying out. Welcome to the whitest house, where every room is a tomb that they lie about. Where you can put your filthy feet on the finest couch, and for the right amount, you can even buy it out.
That's the essence of your entire political identity. You might be a white supremacist.
Oh shit! It's on. It's just on me. Where the Wonder Twins at? Welcome. Are y'all boycotting? Welcome to this week in White Supremacy. I'm like, what's going on? It's just me. This week, see, that's white supremacists. The things that you all are doing over there. Welcome to this week in White Supremacy again. How
was that white supremacy?
I don't know. I just threw it out there. For those that I'm Jasiri X. I am co-founder and CEO of One Hood Media, and I'm not at the office, but currently occupying One Hood office are the twins, the Wonder Twins, back together again. Wait, so you turn the camera where you're in the center, Farouk. You got to get it. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Revolutionary but gorgeous. People come to see the gorgeousness, right?
Oh, is that what it is?
They come to see all of this, but it's the glare. It's the glare from the sun that's kind of.
Oh yeah. It's a little bit. It's a little glare.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, welcome to the Wonder Twins. Do y'all want to introduce yourselves? I mean, or do we just know who y'all are? Is that what we talking?
See the whip and the wop, and I'm the one that can get you.
I
thought you was already on probation for that 16-bar assault rap that you did at our One Hood event. See, like art of liberation,
please.
What'd you
Zoom
say?
in on the cup. Zoom in on the cup, nigga.
He can't hear you.
He can't zoom. You don't have a zoom. Oh, only to you. Okay, okay, there we go. What does it say? Self-love.
I'm forgiving to self-love.
Oh yeah. I saw that. Somebody brought y'all gifts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the Wonder Twins. They love us.
Sometimes you have to express yourself.
That was nice. Whoever gave them those gifts. Is it somebody that y'all want to shout out?
It's the art of war.
It's the art.
The art of war.
Of self-expression.
Yeah.
Is there somebody y'all want to shout out for those gifts, or?
Yeah, large out starting farms. We had two dope pieces about mental health awareness, Black mental health awareness, and they gifted us with these mugs, and we both enjoy tea and hot beverages in these mugs. So, cheers.
Oh.
For those of you who don't know what we're referring to, because you didn't come to our Juneteenth event on Friday, 4 to 8 p.m.
Yes. And speaking of Juneteenth, I mean, we participate and shout out to Michaela Wuna, who was the brainchild behind our event, Artist Liberation. We met Woogie. We seen Woogie in person. You know what I'm saying? That was dope.
I didn't even know.
Hey, don't be putting Woogie on. Don't be putting Willie on blast like that.
Shout out to Woogie. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I didn't know. Like, who is this? Like, pro wrestler?
Listen, I would have worn the outfit if I known.
So now you know when Woogie gets spicy in the DMs that he could.
Man, listen, he's like
slam you on your head.
He's like that is an intimidating. That's a mountain of a man. Pause. I was
But we had an event. You spit a 16. I spit a couple rhymes. Yeah, it was hot. Yeah. We had 15. Yes, I was for. We were both were forced to perform, but we did it. We had fun. We had 15 visual artists that we supported. Folks, they were artists that sold out. They work. We had over 400 people attend. We had performances by JM, Vic, NLS Ron, DJ QRX kept us in the building. Shout out to City of Asylum. It was a dope event. You know what I'm saying? And so, I guess did y'all do anything else? I guess equally as Black on Juneteenth. What was y'all Juneteenth like?
Are you asking us?
Of course, I'm asking the twins, brother.
Oh, I mean, I was there at the Juneteenth event doing Black.
So I said, did you do anything else besides Artist Liberation? It wasn't even like that. Look at Miracle Instigate.
He was like, I don't get a cup.
Yeah, right. Nigga, he tight, he ain't in a mug. Nigga, big man. Drinking out a whack ass bottle. A whack ass bottle. I gotta find me a mug.
Anything? Did you all do anything else?
To the largest Juneteenth festival, in the whole, southern region,
did you really?
downtown Atlanta. I did. We were there with the people. T'Challa was there. He had a great time.
Where's T'Challa?
Okay.
House. I don't want to, someone felt type of way that he was on the sofa, so I was like, let me take him. Let me take him home.
It does happen.
Did not feel a type of way. But okay, so
I mean,
I went to the festival.
I went home.
I said something.
Okay, you went home.
Mm-hmm.
And you relaxed. All right. Well,
I'm saying.
So I mean, the reason I was asking because apparently, like other people and actual companies celebrated Juneteenth, including apparently, I guess I don't know. Did you go to IKEA when you were in Atlanta? Did you go to IKEA and have some of their fine Juneteenth menu?
I want to say I was in my 30s when I found out IKEA actually served food. I didn't know that IKEA actually had food.
Yeah.
What the hot bar? It be well, usually, it don't miss.
I mean, but clearly they missed.
I don't know. Well, did they miss though? I mean, because IKEA in Atlanta, they had a Juneteenth menu. And on their Juneteenth menu, it included fried chicken, watermelon.
Which is a win for me. Like, you're 2 for 2 as far as I'm concerned.
When you start off with fried chicken and watermelon.
You start fried chicken, I'm like, I might want to come.
But I'm saying you could do one of each. But when you have fried chicken and watermelon on Juneteenth, you're pandering. Oh, they also had mac and cheese. You know what I'm saying? They had collard greens.
Question, because that mac and cheese could be very white supremacist. Did someone put raisins?
Is that some Swedish mac and cheese? Like, what is that?
See, I went to this event one time, and they served a watermelon puree with a pickled chicken sandwich.
How was that?
With
that sounds like
green sliders. Like it was like
that's some bougie. That's some bougie black shit.
Elevated chicken and watermelon.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be there for I actually want to try grilled watermelon. Like, to me, that looked like an okay time.
Okay.
Yeah,
so one employee said you cannot say serving watermelon on Juneteenth is a soul food menu when you don't even know the history. They used to feed slaves watermelon during slavery time. It caused a lot of people to be upset. People actually wanted to. I'm sorry. I don't.
Watermelon is one of the foods that came over on the boat. Like, watermelon literally came from Africa.
But this wait, hold on, Miracle. If you're gonna serve me fried chicken and mac and cheese, I'm happy. I don't know. Should I quit at that point?
No.
That's a good. I mean, because what are you serving regularly? You know what I'm saying? Like a hot dog or a hamburger? Like, yo, you serve me fried chicken and mac and cheese, I'm hyped. You know what I'm saying? Well, I think if you call it, I think the problem is you called it a Juneteenth menu. Like,
yeah.
But then again, I don't know. Am I tripping?
Yes.
My name's Ben.
And every time a black person shows up, the only time you serve them is fried chicken and watermelon. Maybe they're vegan. Maybe they're black vegans.
I tell you
right?
Something
about black vegetarians.
They can just have watermelon, right? They can just.
One thing I learned:
collard greens. Wait, what was the collard green seasoned with? Were they seasoned with
Lowry's?
I know. Sometimes you make your collard greens with like a pork. Turkey. Then that way, like the vegans can't eat collard greens, but they can have some watermelon.
Let me tell you something.
That was for them.
I found out probably about 15 years ago that watermelon was called nigger apples.
Racism.
Who told you that?
My man put me on to
go Google
nigger apples.
No, I've never heard of that. I don't know.
I ain't never heard of it, but I never heard of High on the Hog until the documentary came out.
What?
Living high on the hog. That's that Canada stuff, man. Living high on the hog. You never heard that?
That's a southern thing. Even a blind hog finds corn twice a day.
I know a blind squirrel finds nuts.
No.
Like, I've never heard of a blind hog nothing. I grew up Muslim. Like, I don't know nothing about no pigs.
That's a southern thing,
Yeah, it's a black thing, brother. Maybe.
Don't stop. Don't stop. Just because you got some suntan now, you finally go to the with your vitiligo arms and everything. No.
Can we do something? Because that's what we getting all the smoke.
No, you're not getting no smoke.
We can go like this.
Y'all are good. Y'all are good. Y'all are good.
And this is how I found out I did something wrong.
You good?
Okay.
No, but you know, like I'm like I get it. Like IKEA, like you play.
Done something wrong.
It was like IKEA, like I feel like the employees, like that is like racist, but I would, you know, it was probably the best meal they had all year at IKEA. I mean, at least my opinion.
Frontline workers, they can't afford regular food. Is that
No, I'm saying that IKEA was served. I'm saying like what? I don't know. Like what does IKEA serve?
The capitalism coming from the center.
Wait, let me say
that wasn't even what I meant.
Saying that this is probably the best meal that IKEA has provided.
Yes.
Hot dogs.
Yes. Hot dog, hamburgers. Like, no, they brought some mac and cheese. They brought some fried chicken. They brought some collard greens. You know what I'm saying? But to say that this is the Juneteenth meal, including the watermelon, that is pretty.
I get that, but I mean, you know,
that's racist.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Would I be upset seeing it? Know who I am? Yes. Would I still eat it? I go by myself and eat that.
Exactly. I agree. Same thing. I would be upset. I would be like, yo, that's messed up.
Would you be upset?
Yes.
Or would you be more upset the next week when you came and it wasn't being served?
Yeah, but, like how come? Yeah, how come?
Yeah,
it ain't this week. We ain't got no. You know what I mean?
Through the whole month.
Yeah,
the whole summer.
The whole month. Black August, we want fried chicken every day.
A month worth of watermelon and fried chicken. I'd be like, I start to question if you have my health, like if my insurance premiums going up. Now.
True.
Yeah,
that would be crazy. That would be crazy. Where did we say we were going to go next? Where did we say we were going to? Oh, okay. So, like, speaking of Juneteenth, if you live in South Carolina, are they still flying the Confederate flag in South Carolina? Is that?
Are they?
I think they stopped it. I think after everything.
Isn't it part? No, they have the crescent and the palm tree, right? Isn't that South Carolina?
Yeah,
I thought South Carolina had that. Well, in South Carolina, you know what I'm saying? Like, it said after President Joe Biden signed a bill into law making Juneteenth a federal holiday, most federal offices closed, but state offices in South Carolina remain open.
How
Juneteenth is not
to not want a day off.
I'm a work. Fuck these niggas.
I'm gonna get my lazy niggas always trying to get a free day off.
I'm at work. And it was Friday too. Like, come on, you don't want Friday off? You don't want a 3-day weekend? Like, you're so racist, you don't want a 3-day weekend. That's wild. So anyway, in South Carolina though, okay, so I'm trying to find the thing. That they have another holiday called Confederate Memorial Day.
Which is why people always gotta co-opt our shit.
What? Oh, Memorial Day, they got Confederate Memorial.
You know what I mean? Like,
so in South Carolina, you can either have Juneteenth off, you know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what? I mean, it's like, yo, you got mad white holiday, President's Day, July 4th, like Christmas, like what?
Flag Day.
Flag Day.
It's like choose your own adventure, right? It's like
a choose your own adventure. The RPG, the role-playing guide to racism, like Dungeons and Dragons for bigots.
Celebrate the ending of chattel slavery in America, or do your Confederate reenactment of like the.
Do you get like a 20-sided die and just roll it? And
I don't know.
Columbus Day. Yeah, somebody brought up Columbus Day. No, but it's like, isn't it enough? What'd you say?
I forgot all about Columbus Day.
Right, Columbus Day. I mean, we don't, you know, we say Indigenous Peoples Day. We don't mess with Columbus Day. But it is mad white holidays. But I guess Confederate Memorial Day, you can choose one or the other. You know what I'm saying? In South Carolina. How y'all feel about that?
Shit is corny. Like,
well, at least they get to have one because Georgia said, all we do is 12.
12 what?
12 paid holidays.
Oh, that's it.
They're like Juneteenth. They're like, it's cute. Can't get it off.
I didn't know that.
Oh wow!
It's the South is such a place to me.
Georgia said 12 is the magic number we do.
So we're basically one a month. That's what they're averaging it.
Maybe I feel like maybe one holiday is like just maybe 1 month has like 2 holidays.
Yeah, Christmas, right?
Christmas, New Year's.
Yeah.
MLK Day.
Y'all gonna run them all down? Y'all run all the white holidays down? Well, can you trade a white holiday back and get Juneteenth off? Like if you get 12, I mean, do you have the option?
See, I don't want that because they were trying to do that and take away MLK Day. That's a piss
Come on.
Yeah,
Word.
doing that, and they were like, "We're just gonna like, see if they get so they can make people work on MLK Day."
That's why this is called white
wow.
supremacy, because there's always some white supremacist shit happening.
That is wow.
Either or, and they're like, MLK Day's gotta go.
Wow. Is it because they found out MLK couldn't no longer be whitewashed the way they wanted to? So they was like, we gonna get that nigga's holiday off the calendar?
No, it's like this guy.
In Atlanta, they're not gonna have MLK Day. You got MLK on the damn uniforms.
About negotiating holiday pays, and they're like, "Well, make it just you pick."
That I mean, that's
one on so you could pick.
Just how that sounds. Negotiating holiday pay. None of that sounds.
America, man.
But you America. Know this because we're not like Europe and we don't get like a whole like summer off.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
We don't have a 30-hour work week.
Don't get sick days. It's all types of wild. I mean, this whole thing is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But that's white supremacy for you. But so does this. So now, I guess Biden gave us Juneteenth.
No,
right?
Biden gave us Juneteenth. That just sounds problematic.
He gave us Juneteenth, but apparently,
thank you, Master. We sure is lucky. we got some Juneteenth.
As a federal holiday, he did as a federal holiday. But I guess Biden, but Biden is also going to supposedly Biden's Department of Justice is going to defend Donald Trump against lawsuits around the Capitol riots.
And
how do y'all feel about Joe Biden, Justice Department, maybe defending Trump and the Capitol riot lawsuits? Reaction. What y'all think?
I called this shit from the jump. Miracle and I was like, listen, they in cahoots. They same nigga. Biden and Trump, the same nigga. Like, really and truly, if Biden, I'm just not surprised, man.
I'm just shocked that Uncle Joe,
Sleepy Joe,
came out of the basement after hanging around with segregationists and fighting busing,
calling them super predators,
supporting the crimes bill, being the architect of mass incarceration, will just be like, you know what? I don't want to take responsibility for these white people storming the Capitol, so I'm just going to defend my white brother. I'm shocked. I don't know.
We need a moment.
But I'm saying like Farouk, for the very first time, brother, you registered and voted.
Yeah, right.
Don't put that on him.
No, I'm not putting it on him. I'm just asking him a question about how
the other person won.
Okay, so I'm just asking him how I'm just asking him how he feels as this is the first. Now look, the first person he voted for got us Juneteenth. Like that's a flag. That's a check mark for Farouk. All right, but he also made the. So I just, as a first time voter, Miracle, I'm just asking him how he feels. That's
actually no. I mean, it's really a great question, and it's amazing to facilitate dialogue around this piece. Like and I said it on the when I first voted, and I said it in all the interviews I did nationally and locally with Gail Kane. Yes, Gail, that's my bestie now. Holla at me, baby. We'll go get something to eat. Get me. But yeah, I didn't vote for Donald Trump or Joe Biden off the guise of political alignment. And I didn't vote for Joe Biden thinking that he was less of a white supremacist than Donald Trump. Clearly, he's not, right? I'm aware of his policies and all of his problematic stances. But like Miracle just said, I had more to lose had Donald Trump being with my specific
100%
on the avenues of life, right? But Joe Biden actually going to say, I'm going to defend Donald Trump. I seen this coming a mile. I'm not surprised. Am I disappointed? Yeah. No, because I didn't believe in him as a politician or as a human being. I believe him to be an agent of white supremacy, and white supremacy is going to do what it does at the end of the day. So that's how I feel.
No, that's a great answer. So now I have a question for you, Miracle. Okay, because basically it said that the Biden administration, they argued in an unrelated defamation case against Trump that presidents enjoy sweeping immunity for their comments while in office, and the right to defense by government lawyers. And so basically what he's saying, and as our resident legal scholar, you know what I'm saying? Like he's saying, and is this just Biden wanting his immunity for saying anything he wants to say?
No, that's once again people hiding behind process for the pretext of supporting white supremacy. We know what the rules say. We know what they are. All they have to say is that man can defend himself because of the way he disrespected the office and violated all of these other laws. Clearly, he has no respect for the rule of law. So therefore, he and the people he pays, whether it be other government attorneys or not, can defend them. He hired a whole Department of Justice. Let those people go and defend him. They'll still be government lawyers. He can still bill, the U.S. for it. And when they lose, it won't be on them. Like,
there's like an indemnification that comes with Donald Trump, like for somehow, whether he's telling people he's going to get reelected or whatever, right? The impeachment, the two failed impeachment, like this nigga really looking like the Teflon Don in the White House.
No, well, he was impeached, but it wasn't, it didn't go all the way. I guess
convictions. There wasn't any convictions with it. Or how
it wasn't any conviction, right? And no, I think you're right because it came out. So it came out recently that Trump used the Justice Department to get journalists' phone numbers and information on journalists. It came out recently that he used the Department of Justice because he was mad at Saturday Night Live and he wanted Saturday Night Live to stop making fun of him. So he called the Department of Justice. I mean, he literally was using this Department of Justice for right. But then of course, but like you said, he's looking like the Teflon Don. You have the Black Lives Matter folks in DC sued Donald Trump because they used chemical agents and weapons to clear so he could take his little picture in front of the church. That they didn't win that lawsuit. Like you said, what'd you say?
His Bible was upside down when he did it. That was the wildest shit in the world to me. Like, to me, it wasn't even the fact that he did the chemical weapons. It's like he went to a church and after they was calling him like the second coming of Jesus or whatever the QAnon people were calling him and took the Bible upside down and posed with it. That was wild to me.
It's like, and it is weird to me. Like, white people that think Trump cares about him are super weird to me. What in this man's life has shown you that he cares about anything? I mean, this dude put a statement out on Father's Day that was like, to the losers, like to the radical left and the losers. Hope you're enjoying your Father's Day. Like, what is like the dude is insane, man. Like, that's Jesus. Like, this is your Jesus. This is your God.
We need to get like a Trump greatest hits comments because he says when he made fun of John McCain for getting captured in war, like I was like, what? And then when he made fun of the handicap or the differently abled reporter,
yeah.
How can he still? And then when he was like, oh yeah, the cops choked when they killed George Floyd, I was like, this nigga will literally say anything at any time.
And be defended, and that's the wild part. I mean, although they're saying that the Q,
men say worse. Like what? Like
locker room talk. Like that's not a big deal. I mean, he said that. Remember, that came out before he was elected. Like, could you imagine if they had Barack Obama like on tape, like, yo, what? I seen this bitch, blah blah blah. Come on. Could you imagine?
He called Kanye West a jackass, and that was like a headline.
But I'm saying, like, Barack wouldn't have even been. He would still be out of politics forever. Oh, remember we saw that tape. But that's when we say white male privilege is that tape came out and he still got like 50% of white women still voted for this man.
Yeah,
still voted for this man. But I guess they're saying that the QAnon folks are mad because Trump is going on tour with Bill O'Reilly. But it's like, how you gonna be on a book tour, Trump, when you're supposed to be back in the office? You know what I'm saying? So
Bill O'Reilly, one of the most notorious sex offenders that Fox News ever had. Bill O'Reilly was wild. What are you laughing at?
I mean, sexual predators link up.
Yes. Am I missing something in the comments?
Somebody said, okay, I guess my question is Trump coming back? Like, I mean, literally, like, of course, he lost.
He's gonna be on tour.
Yeah, right. He about to do a world tour.
Numbers going up.
Yeah, man, he put numbers on the board, man. What Kawhi say? Board make it straight.
Should we feel sorry for these white people, or I mean, like,
Why?
The one thing I can never do is feel sorry
money.
for people.
Like they still going on. I'm so confused. What have they lost? Nothing.
I think the only time I've ever felt sorry for a white person was when I watched Vanilla Sky.
That movie was the weirdest, and
I was like, man, Tom Cruise life is
changed
fucked
my
up.
life. That is why
I felt so bad for him.
Wikipedia movies. I was so pissed. I wasted like 2.5 hours of my life for that dumb thing, and I was like, "What is this?"
This is hilarious.
I was so.
Oh my god!
What? This is how it ended. Ridiculous.
So, you know what?
But why
I did have.
They were stupid.
Yeah, like
I mean, I just don't.
he's a
understand.
snake oil salesman.
There are people
He
getting
really
arrested fighting critical race theory. Don't even know what the theory is, or even the tenets of it. If people listen, in this world, my creator, has only given me so much empathy, and I can't.
That's not your ministry.
It's not my ministry.
That is funny.
I
want. We need to hire an editor. We need to hire an editor, and then I just want a maybe like 3-minute reel of like Miracle's faces, like when you say something and like her facial reactions. I just want like a 3-minute reel. Like if you saw your face, it was like, nobody. Should we feel bad for white people?
No, listen, that man called me.
Oh my god.
Who calls you?
My God.
I said when I was like the best from whiteness. I didn't say white people. I said whiteness. He was like, "Oh, segregation."
Yes.
Yeah,
No, I mean no.
I shut up.
Coca-Cola.
So speaking of, well, I guess I don't know if this has to do with Juneteenth, but apparently, but this, folks have been talking about critical race theory, and of course, like white, it's like Fox News saw that was something. I guess for whatever reason, critical white race theory.
Critical white theory.
I can't wait till they learn about third wave feminism.
Oh my days.
And queer feminist theory.
Listen,
that's probably next to scare white people. I mean, because it is scary to them. It's almost like
they learn about power, privilege, and oppression.
What world do they live in to be in this consistent state of fear, but they have all this agency over everything? Like, what does your world look like when you're literally afraid of the world that you run?
But you run up in the Capitol with like guns and tasers and all types of weapons, and nothing happens to you. Like just like you said, like what are you?
You run it like white people from America will go run with bulls in Italy, get trampled and killed, but won't ride through black neighborhoods. Like I don't get that shit. Like
go everywhere, right? No, I mean that's real.
On the elevator and clutch their purse, and I'm like,
yeah.
Why people do extreme?
See the biggest
on the planet.
See the biggest dog and just put your whole face in the dog's mouth, the dog licking all of, and they're like, but then they're afraid of me. You know what I'm saying? Like that is super weird, man.
And the thing is here's the thing. We drive Nissans.
You're gonna have to let that go. You're gonna have to let that go.
It's not like we're pulling up in like a Dodge Charger, like a Hellcat or something like that. It's like we drive middle American cars. We're regular civilians.
I don't know, man. I don't know. You scary. I mean, scary. You black. Your name's Farouk Al-Saeed. They don't know what's going. I mean, yeah. It's wild. So there.
Car blow myself up in it.
Oh my God! Like yeah, Lord have mercy. There go the Wonder Twins. So wow, that's what we need. That's why we need trouble. We need trouble to keep y'all in line. We need trouble to come with his peaceful ways to keep y'all in line. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's funny.
He was
by the way, Trouble has a performance today. That's why he's not with us. But so a senator came out today. This is the senator, Josh Hawley.
Not again.
You know, the man from the NFL just came out. So like, I don't know.
Shout out to him.
He said QAnon, and he really thought it was queer anonymous. And he thought all the QAnon.
No, I didn't.
He thought queer people formed some type of internet group to like hack white people.
He was like, I don't know if I can talk about that. I don't want people to think I'm homophobic. We were like,
okay, for anybody that didn't know, I thought QAnon was a LGBTQIA right-wing organization. I didn't know that it was stood for something else. I thought it was Queer Anonymous. or like people who just like, like Alcoholics Anonymous or something.
Like the ex-gay folks who were just organized.
I didn't know. I did not know. I didn't know.
You know what's wild too about that? What's wild is we share articles all week long. Like I don't know how to 20 QAnon articles that he could have referenced.
I was
just like,
talk about QAnon.
But I was like, why do these niggas be going so hard? Like I was looking for the angle that I could like attack it and say something funny, and I didn't know my ignorance was just as funny as whatever I could have said.
Oh my god. So what I was saying about Senator Josh Hawley, speaking of QAnon, he was the senator that like helped lead the riot on the Capitol. He took the infamous picture where he put his fist up once again, co-opting black shit, but he put his fist up to the terrorists that stormed the Capitol. He came out today angry about critical race theory, and this is why. If you could run that, John, this is his beef with y'all critical race theorists.
Because he ain't got no lips.
that President Biden is nominating for federal office individuals who do not share a view of America as a good and decent place, who do not believe that the history of this nation is worth celebrating, nominating instead people who believe that this is a country founded in racism and shot through with corruption.
Wow.
You mean people that know the truth? Like what is it?
Like
I don't know what your history books taught you.
Yeah, right. Please go ahead.
My
man.
history books taught me that a bunch of white men painted their faces and put on Native American gear, Indigenous American gear, and committed felonies to start the freedom of this country. My history book said we had a war where we killed indigenous people, scalped them, and then blamed them for starting the slave trade. My history says, if I read the Dred Scott decision, it said black people will never a part of this country and will never be a part of this country. Now, my history is different because I use like primary sources.
Tell me more.
And I'm reading the words that the founding fathers themselves wrote. So I may be wrong.
Wasn't there some place in the American Constitution that stated that black people were 3/5 of human beings? No, not even. Yeah, like
it was a whole debate.
Is that racist though? Is that racist?
I don't think that qualifies as racist because we don't acknowledge their humanity as a race.
What is the race? We're all just humans.
We're all just humans, right? All lives matter.
I just for some reason, the 1960s when my people got some rights, but then again, my father
wasn't there. Now, correct me if I'm wrong.
Did segregation? He was in the all black class.
I heard about that.
The Klan burnt my family's house down, so I'm not sure what Josh is talking
about.
No,
but weren't the Klan though? Didn't the Klan come bearing the words of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
They were lawyers. They were governors. They were sheriffs.
But they like Christian. I think what is it? What is it like the Christian? Yeah.
Now Jasiri, you might be a little more versed in this than me. Was there ever a time period when white people went to someone else's country and stole people and brought them to another country to make them work for free? I don't know if that actually ever happened.
Is that in the history? Is that in the history?
Is that in the history books?
So what I think, no.
And said that if you don't work with us, we'll embargo your whole country and go blockade. I don't know. I got to talk to Haiti about that because I'm not really sure.
So I thought the boats went over there and they said, hey, we have some work. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the pay's not the greatest. But you can come on this boat, you get a boat ride,
see
go
some
to
dolphins.
the country. Exactly. And some folks took that boat ride and it wasn't that bad. And then folks, some
the whole anti-miscegenation laws, pulling chattel slavery. It's like there's not journals.
Let's cut it. He's really trying to rewrite history. Like that's like white people are. The thing is, like, we can joke about this because it's funny, right? That's what we do here. But if we're really just keeping it tall with you lot, this is white supremacy. They're rewriting history literally before your eyes. Like, you're literally rewriting a history book to relinquish themselves from any wrongdoing of the formation of the country. Like, America was this really principled, great utopia that was founded by all these toothless white men that said, hey, you know what? I have this great American idea where all men are created equal, except the ones that don't look like us.
I mean, and this is the thing, and this is also the thing I think it's important to point out. Josh Hawley, like he knows. He's like, He's purposely like Josh Hawley graduated from Stanford University, then went to Yale Law School. Like, this isn't somebody who doesn't know. He knows the real history of this country. He knows for a fact that it's rooted in racism. He probably took a class on critical race theory when he was at law school. This is the thing. Like, when you see Ted Cruz went to Harvard, like, these dudes know what they're doing. They know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that they don't know. It's not like they're like, oh, they're just ignorant. No, they are purposely trying to mislead uneducated white people and really trying to make them more racist, you know what I'm saying? And more violent towards people like us.
Again, the legal field is only 5% black, right? So no, because the legal field is a cesspool of white supremacy and basic mediocre white men who are there because their fathers and grandfathers.
Oh, so he might not know?
No, they don't care. They like law school is like, black people don't have rights. Let's debate why we should be able to say black people are subhuman. That's what law school is. It doesn't teach you to value people. It teaches you to argue for white supremacy. Our whole legal system is codified on white supremacy, which is why Derek Bell authored critical race theory to sit there and say, we have all of these laws that really subjugate poor black and brown folks, and we keep using these laws to take away people's homes, take away people's rights, take away people's autonomy. Why is this? Critical race theory. It's through a racial lens. Feminist theory looks at, gender and how gender applies to these laws in society. Everything is different. And it's just like, this is why, because I went to school. No, stop. I will tell you, there are Josh Hawleys and Ted Cruzes in every law school,
I didn't go to school.
in every class right now. I've been in classes where people have been like, we shouldn't even talk about race. Race doesn't mean anything. Race has no impact on law whatsoever. So yeah. So I don't want people to think, oh, Yale, yes, Yale and Stanford, Harvard are Ivy Leagues, but there's still systems of white supremacy upheld by rich white people who have no inkling what it means to live in a world as a person of color, as a black person, a disabled person, and so on. And most of these institutions are also founded off of slavery. So
True. And so you could go there and then not even going there, you don't get the real history.
Pitt Law,
of what happened in this country.
Developed critical race theory, only has 2 classes, like race in the law and property in the law, which are elective courses that you opt into. No school is teaching critical race theory unless you're intentionally trying to study it. So it's not even a theory that is being indoctrinated. No, it's you have to study it and look out for it and want to research it and learn about it. It's just a mess. But everyone should read Derek's books because he's amazing.
Yes.
You have any?
And that's Pittsburgh representing. You know what I'm saying?
Is he from Pittsburgh or he just taught here?
No, he's from here.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's dope. I would love to be here one day if I knew how to read.
You would love to be able to.
In future.
In future. Where do y'all want to go now?
Home.
Okay, we want to wrap it up. You want to wrap it up?
No.
Weren't we going to talk about what happened?
I mean, there's a guy who's part of an all-white country club. I don't know.
That in New York is wilding right now. Oh, did you see the Proud Boys? The Proud Boys member said he had to sell Black Matter t-shirts.
Yes.
See that shit? This nigga said he had to sell Black Lives Matter t-shirts because he's broke. If that ain't,
well, why couldn't he sell? I don't understand. Are people not buying Trump t-shirts and Proud Boy? I guess they're not buying Proud Boy gear or Trump gear. Why do you got it? Is Black Lives Matter just a higher selling, more popular shirt? Is that what we're saying?
I guess, they about to put that as a school uniform next year. That's gonna be the alternate school uniform. the alternate jersey. That's gonna be the road jersey.
the Black Lives Matter shirt.
They're gonna give each student a Black Lives Matter t-shirt so you can wear it on Fridays.
And then the 9-year-old girl's gonna be like, why is this here?
Why is it? Yo, she was so wild because she was so sure of herself. But I feel bad though, because Jasiri said earlier, that's brainwashing. Children don't learn.
Why are you out here defending? No, let me stop.
Go ahead.
No.
What?
No. Go
Oh, I know. Me giving it too much credit? Me giving it too much credit?
Nope.
So can you give us some background? It was a 9-year-old girl that got mad that a Black Lives Matter poster was in her school.
Yeah, because she went to a PTA meeting and they said that there would be no politics in school and no BLM signs. And she went on this tirade. Like, we all know BLM just means defund or like, assault police or some shit like that.
And she was like an Amanda Gorman poster. I was like, why are you mad at Amanda?
Yeah, like what?
So, but then again, y'all, my colleagues are saying, we need to do empathy, think about our racist rehab because like children are being indoctrinated and young children really can't be held accountable for their views, right? Because it's something that they haven't been exposed to the greater world. And we have to remember as abolitionists, people deserve.
Would you beat that child?
Excuse me, would I commit child abuse?
Shit like that. Would you beat that child?
What do I believe in committing violence against a minor?
Yes.
I don't know why you ask me.
You're not going to get, Miracle came with all the full lawyership. But no, I'm saying like I have a 9-year-old son, and it's like his politics, like he don't like Donald Trump. I don't like Donald Trump. Like, and I have to tell, like, we'll be out and he'll start going on the Trump tirade. I have to be like, yo, bro, there's white people are like, calm down. He'll say it loud. I hate Donald Trump. Hey, bro, we in Florida right now. It's white people around. Like, I don't want to have to fight nobody. So, I mean, I feel like a 9-year-old girl is going to, she's going to say, do y'all want to play a little bit of it?
I just want to know who her black friends are and how they felt. She was like, I got black friends.
She ain't coming over.
Go ahead. Pull that up, John. Pull that up. Let's play a little bit of this.
That's over my house no more.
The other day, I was walking down the hallway at Lakeview Elementary School to give a teacher a retiring gift. I looked up onto the wall and saw a BLM poster and an Amanda Gorman poster. In case you don't know who that chick is, she's some girl who did a poem at Biden's so-called inauguration. I was so mad. I was told 2 weeks ago at this very meeting spot, no politics in school. I believed what you said at this meeting. So at lunch, I went up to my principal to tell him about the BLM poster and that I wanted it down. He said it's not coming down. I was like, yeah, it is, because the school board said on May 25th, no BLM or politics in school. He said, that's weird. They were the ones who made them. I was stunned. When I was here 2 weeks ago, you told us to report any BLM in our schools. Apparently, they're in our schools. This might be
what happens when you don't.
No. I said there should be no BLM.
Can you pause this, John? Can you pause this? I've had enough. I've had enough of our attitude.
It goes on for 4 minutes. It's like
you're not like, hey, ain't there a new computer game? You're 9 years old. Go play something.
The audacity to like tell your principal, yeah, it is. Like the audacity.
It's Karen. That she's projecting her.
Karen.
You can go and tell an adult administrator that like this has to come down and disagree with them out in the
My
open.
white woman agency commands you to take down that Amanda Gorman.
And then it's like, okay, so because Amanda Gorman did a poem, like she's done poems like she was a poet laureate before she got up there, but she got to be regulated to like the only poem she ever did was at Biden's inauguration.
Right,
like come on, like
like the caucasity of all of that.
I just want to know who her black friend is, because girl, what is
she said she had a black friend?
She said black friends, Asian friends, and Mexican.
No.
You ain't got none of them.
I'm trying to figure out.
If you had friends, guess what you'd be doing? Playing with them and not writing a 4-minute statement to go to the school board. You be out playing with your friends.
Those are the 9-year-olds that go up to commit mass murder.
But it's just
speaking of that, wait. Hey, Farouk. I think they might have even in Miracle as well. I think they might have even made a movie about her when she grew up. Isn't there a movie that's coming out?
That a movie
about
really bad way.
He just always gotta be, the bar is so low.
Like so low.
Like we asked for good wigs.
Didn't you
ask for good wigs and makeup?
Oh yes.
Didn't you drop a BET diss record?
Yeah, so I dissed. Well, it wasn't. It was. Yeah, I mean, basically, it was called Dear Deborah.
You
This
got
was Deborah Lee. Yeah, Deborah Lee was the CEO. I'm gonna tell you what I did. You know what I'm saying?
Deborah Lee
So
took
this is,
away Uncut, and I will never forgive her for
His,
that.
because let me say something.
but this is look. This is what I did, right? So not only did I make the song Dear Deborah, and you know, it was like on Boss Up and stuff, and people was, you know, it kind of got out there, but I hope there's statute of limitations. I actually created a Deborah Lee Twitter account, right? And then I tweeted the video. I tweeted a video from the Deborah Lee Twitter account.
That is that Aquarius petty shit.
I felt what I don't know about Deborah Lee and her bougie black politics is by changing the art that BET was creating, it put in this revisionist narrative that female sexuality is something to be despised, looked down upon, and not something that can be engaged and consumed in a ways that is amazing when women create it and put it out themselves and it's not exploited. And then all this programming, now look at BET. This is what shows in this.
So we're gonna show, this is our Karen of the week. Let's show the trailer, a BET original movie. Well, is it justice? Miracle. Is it justice if the bad wig is on a white lady? Is that kind of
no? It's still ugly. I don't want to see it.
It's like you got more money to pay for than that wig. Like,
you know what? I guess they want people to go through the experience of blackness.
I guess.
Let's go.
No, I'm so.
BET original movie should be like a hate.
This is a long way from East Point.
Baby, you just got to give it a chance.
This is just.
Tell me about
she looks like Chucky, doesn't it? Like if Chucky was a grown woman. Is that me?
They just had them. There was a movie with Dennis Quaid when he was in the
I am Karen Drexler. I'm your neighbor. You need to be taking your trash cans off the curb right when the trash is picked up. Is she nice?
Oh, it's charged. That's what I'm saying.
That's nice.
Yes.
Wait a minute. We have a white entitled neighbor named Karen.
Karen.
There she is, slaving away in the kitchen. I've come across some very suspecting teenagers.
Suspecting?
Can you please hurry up? Please, they're very aggressive. Yep.
I left my wallet with my ID at home. Leave us alone. We didn't do anything.
How the heck did you end up moving to this neighborhood? Next thing you know,
shit.
we have criminals. You take care of her. We'll take care of her.
Okay. I think this is enough. We don't want to spoil the whole Karen movie. You can go watch the full trailer
or not. You know, you don't have to. There are things you can do. Watch the autobiography of Malcolm X. You know, watch the pre 1995 Spike Lee. I don't know what happened after 95 for him.
You didn't like Bamboo?
The pre 95, you know.
25th Hour? Miracle Say Anna?
No, that was whack.
Really?
Don't you dare say Chirac. That was one of the worst movies ever. It was horrible.
You like Chirac?
No, I said it was whack.
I was about to say.
Fruit has watched it like every week.
I seen it and I didn't understand it. Like I didn't.
Well, the fact that you were like, let me make a movie in rhyming prose about black murder was just like, I thought pitch. Somebody should be like, maybe not, bro.
Yeah, I mean it's Spike, you know what I mean? But like, yeah,
no, maybe not. No, yeah, it should have definitely not. I mean, but anyway, Karen. Pose, but not Karen. So like, are you all watching? So is this like, now a lot of people compared this to like Get Out or like Jordan Peele.
We should watch Baby Boy again because you know what, that kid's BET employed. I just no. And at the end of the day, why can't we have black horror that's not just some white people like coming in and being racist? Why do I gotta live that shit? And I've had this debate with like writers on my Twitter, and I don't care about like, oh my god, horror is about. No, we had what's the Candyman? There's no black man coming in my house with bees coming out his mouth. That's a scary movie. Why does racism have to be the only thing that scares black people? You know what also scares black people? Logs falling off a truck because we all watch Final Destination. can you just expand your horizons? You know, like a lot of things. We just had them. We had that Lena Waithe movie where the wig was coming out and killing people. It's like, can we not?
What?
Yeah. Can we not? Like, I just want more for my people. Like, we can't get
it is
and deliberation with these trashy ass horror films.
Right. And it seems like you said, what happened? We saw Get Out. We loved Get Out. You know what I'm saying? It was a powerful film. It made a lot of money. And then it was kind of like, okay, that's the way. You know, Hollywood, it's like, that's the way. And so everybody's saying Karen, we have a Karen of the week. Somebody, a black dude wrote the film and directed the film. And this black dude was like, hey, I got a great idea of murdering Karen. And maybe black people go see it. What you say?
People be like, you know, there's a quota with affirmative action and they just let anyone in. I feel like, you know, not to take the sides of white people, I feel like everybody just make these movies and it's just like not good. I guess, and yes, black people deserve to make crappy films because if there's a movie about a tire running through a town and killing people, we can have a Karen. But I feel like maybe just a little more creativity.
And then it's like you're also parroting. I think that this is the part of the thing that like you're also taking like real life. Like there are people, you know, some of these events happen in real life where these Karens like call the police, people get traumatized, people get, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, people get killed, you know what I'm saying? You know, and so I mean, you know, you just had the case of remember like, and this is, you know,
they were they phoned in what were they called? It was swatting. They swatted that girl's house and then they went and killed the people.
Absolutely. But you just had the case where the Karen was like, what was it, in Central Park? And then the black dude didn't press charges on her. And then she's like suing because she lost her job because she's racist. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of blame the black dude, like put her in the back of the jail. But I know I'm not a prison abolitionist when it comes to white racism. But so I think also you take these like real life situations. And so, I would say, I would agree. Like racist, like, let's kill the racist horror genre, the scary racist white people. Let's kill that. Like, because it is like frightening enough when you're like the only black person, you're driving through, you know, you just did a drive miracle. You driving through some of these white areas. It's scary enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so, we don't need to go pay to be scared of white people. You know what I'm saying?
I like what Jordan Peele had said about Us and Get Out. He said Us was a horror movie and Get Out was a documentary. And I was like, that was the best way that you could phrase that because white people don't see it that way. You know what I mean? Like that's the best. He said Get Out was a documentary. But like you said, like we don't need to be paid to go see, you know, be afraid of white people. We can just step out our doors and do it for free.
Yeah, man, we live in Pennsylvania. We live in Pittsburgh, man. That's enough scary white people around here to last a lifetime. Many of them dressed in police uniforms. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like we don't need to go watch no horror film. You know what I mean?
All right there.
Thank you for that. Thank you. So did you want to bring out our white pages of the week, Miracle? Do we have that?
Go ahead.
You sure?
Yeah, go ahead.
I want you to have
you do it. It's your thing.
Okay.
You know.
And then do we have a call to action this week? What's our call to action?
Stay black and die.
Stay black.
No. Stay black and live, brother. Stay black and live.
The white pages, I actually started reading this. Miracle got me hooked on phonics, and I was able to read the title, which is Sweet the Technique by Rockham.
No, baby, sound it out. Hold on. Sound it out. What is
Sweet?
Okay.
That's sweet.
That's the EA. What sound is EA made?
Eat.
No. Sweat the Technique. It says
by Rockham.
So Rakim was in Pittsburgh. Was in Pittsburgh on Saturday He came through Juneteenth. We had brought Rakim last January when he dropped this book, Sweat the Technique. You know what I'm saying? Bakari Katwana, who's on our board, is the co-author of this book. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Rakim, like, you know, hooked us up with it. And so shout out to Rakim, shout out to Sweat the Technique. I heard he did a great job at Juneteenth. He was out at Juneteenth and got a chance to engage Rakim. Dope. You know what I'm saying? But read it. Good book. Powerful book from our brother Rakim. I would say, yes. So for our call to action, why don't we shout out one of our partners, right? This Monday, YBMKQ University begins. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, dope. Yeah.
Yes, they have a summer enrichment program. And basically, so there are 30 slots available. I don't know if there still available slots. Let us know, Tamia. For children ages 12 to 18, free of charge, food will be provided. So if you know any young people that want to do a summer enrichment program, it's from June 28th to August 6th. You can register now at ybmkq.org, ybmkq.org, if there are still slots available. Shout out to YBMKQ. Their gala is coming up the weekend of July 9th, 10th, and 11th. And so they're doing tremendous work in our community. So shout out to them as well. Anything else?
Shout out to Shakari Richardson. I hope I said her name right.
Oh, yes. Talk about Black excellence.
No, Shakari. Girl, you
But
are
she
amazing.
ran a 10.7.
She's dope. Yeah.
I can't even run to the store.
That is like, I was trying to explain this to somebody the other day. That's not fast for a woman. That's fast.
And she's
like
like
fast.
And then we saw who's the young sister that was swimming. It was a young sister that qualified for swimming for the Olympics. It was no slots left. Register. Oh, sorry, they ain't got no slots left. So if you want some summer enrichment, you're gonna have to go somewhere else besides YBMKQ. But still, but you can support their gala July 10th, 11th, and 12th. The 5th anniversary of YBMKQ. Support their gala. Definitely coming up soon. Wow. 5 years, man. Yeah.
With Simone Well.
Is that the sister who qualified for swimming? Right. And then of course we got Simone Biles.
Across the pond, large up his people. Alice Deering. She's the first Black female swimmer at the Olympics for Britain.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, wow. No. And of course, Simone Biles might be the greatest athlete living right now.
I would, Simone, Venus. I would have to. I'll be honest with you. I had this conversation with some of my boxing friends. Clarissa Shields needs to get her flowers as one of the great. Yeah. Like Clarissa Shields is going to be one of the greatest women athletes of all time, and it's unfortunate that she has to sell herself for that to get acknowledged.
Yeah. She's dope. I think she won her first MMA fight, right?
Fight again in August. She was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna take over both of them." Like they don't want to fight me, I have to force them to fight me. So I love Clarissa Shields, man. T-Rex, a large up.
Absolutely. Shout out to them. Any final words, final comments before we close out? Anything we might have forgot? Or we're doing? What are we doing, Miracle?
We're gonna be in DC. We're gonna be in DC this weekend.
We'll be in DC. Chocolate City, turn up.
Did you want to talk a little bit? You want me to talk about it? Who we talk about it, Miracle? This weekend, actually, currently right now, Black Voters Matter. Shout out to Cliff and Latasha for Black Voters Matter. They've been doing freedom. Did I miss somebody?
Brittany.
Oh, and shout out to Brittany, our Pennsylvania state representative for Black Voters Matter. They have been going countrywide, tackling voting rights. Of course, they're trying to roll voting rights back for Black people because Black people is the reason why, all these Democrats won. You know what I'm saying? And so Black Voters Matter have been driving across the South on their bus, letting people know about the voting rights and demanding our voting rights. So we're going to be in DC with Black Voters Matter this Saturday. So if you are in DC, know somebody from DC, we're going to be pull up on us. We're going to be marching for voting rights. Say what's up to Miracle.
Invite me for all the food spots. If you don't say hi to me, just tell me where the food is. Besides Ovens, which is my French restaurant, it's a Jamaican restaurant.
Oh, where's that? Where's that?
It's somewhere next to Howard.
Oh, it's next to Howard? Okay, let's roll. Because I need some cooked bread still.
So they got I guess people going to West Virginia, Richmond, Virginia, and DC. But join us if you're in DC in the area, join us. We're pushing back on voter right. That'll be this Saturday. We also have On Tilt tomorrow, 12 o'clock. Shout out to On Tilt. Get your mental health check-in. And I think that's it for the week, right?
Yep.
All right. So see us next week. 100 Power Hour coming next week. What Black Pittsburgh needs to know next week as well.
Power Hour, we're talking about closing out Pride. We're talking about the Equality Act and legislation being introduced to ensure that their discrimination isn't going to be happening against our queer brothers and sisters and family members. So that's on Monday at 7 p.m.
And what Black Pittsburgh needs to know, we're going to be talking about the book 400 Souls. We're going to have Bakari Katwana, author and contributor to 400 Souls, and also Brenton Mock. We'll also be talking about independent Black media, because we got some independent Black media more than we have coming up for you pretty soon. So stay tuned.
I'm very excited about that.
Where's his
Yeah. I'm excited about that too. What book?
Punch Up to the Gods.
It's back there someplace.
So peace.
Do you like hot sauce?
Yeah.
Like real hot sauce?
He's gonna tell everybody about this. You can't see it.
Oh, is that one of them?
See, that's
extra
why
hot joints.
That's why I gotta be telling you to do
Truth.
You gotta hold it like this.
That's not what it's called.
Truth.
It's called Truth.
You know,
Oh, the truth.
See, I thought that was some. I thought that was some black. I thought that was some black hot sauce, and then it was like, yo, this the truth.
Black
You know how Black people do this. The truth.
yes, I don't even see it's black truffle, so it's not just any truffle.
Okay,
It was on sale.
Yeah. These usually like my man put me onto these. They're usually like $30 a bottle, but Amazon, Whole Foods had them for $14. So I went and got them, and I'm like, yo, this has a nice robust flavor profile. It's nice. It has a decent bit of heat because it's habanero, and but it's only 10 calories if you're counting calories, but you shouldn't be, because enjoy your food.
Right.
The shit's amazing, but it does have some kick to it. It's like flavorful napalm.
Well, I just like to eat fun because Woogie didn't bring me my cheesesteak or my dark chocolate. But it's always room in the future.
Always room in the future. Well, when we do our block party coming up soon, we got it's gonna be a fun summer at One Hood. So stay tuned with us. Keep checking on us. We're gonna be doing activism. We're gonna be doing art. We're gonna be doing liberatory work. You know what I'm saying? So holla at us. So until next time, this week in White Supremacy. Peace, y'all.
Welcome to the whitest house. Slave souls haunt the halls when the light is out. They suck the blood of the poor and they wipe their mouth. The last gas of a world that is dying out. Welcome to the whitest house, where every room is a tomb that they lie about. Where you can put your filthy feet on the finest couch, and for the right amount, you can even buy it out.